I was raised in eastern Ontario, between the St. Lawrence River and the Ottawa River, that area of eastern Ontario. And I went to school at Queen's University in Kingston and did an undergrad in biology and a minor in chemistry physics. Then I went to Teachers College in Toronto and became a teacher. So I ended up starting in St. Catharines and teaching biology. And after 3 years came to Toronto, worked in Toronto and Etobicoke for the rest of my career, although it became Metro. So it was always biology, and I became a science department head and created courses and so on with various staff people with different trainings, and that was exciting. But I always wanted to go outside. I knew the great benefits of going outside with people together, and I put that into programs in the high schools. At that time, we were importing textbooks and materials from the United Kingdom, Australia, United States. It was very bad, in my opinion. So I decided to found Association for Canadian Educational Resources as a gift to myself for my 50th birthday in 1987, and proceeded to get a grant to develop programs and resources for Canadian teachers. We are now climate safe for business purposes, although legally ACER. So now we have over 15,000 trees in our inventory in our plots. You can ask other people involved in this business, NGOs. I think now government is starting to realize they can't afford the scientists. They can't afford, or they don't want to hear from them. They can't afford not to get the data. The fight really is just more like Chinese water torture. It's you keep dripping the word monitor, measure, community-based, long-term data collection, commitment, and eventually they recognize that it's valuable and they need it. Change is scary for a lot of people. I thrive on it, but a lot of people don't. And so I always say fly the flag and take the flak, because that's the only way you're going to move everybody forward. I find that the forest very soothing and calming, and I can feel the geological time there and the time it takes the trees to grow and how old they are and the problem that I took to the forest in my mind. I found that in perspective, my problem became very small. And so I try to show that to people different ways by taking them out at night sometimes in the forest, even in the winter, kids, and also putting them, taking them out, let's say in the fall and the leaves are off, and doing various stops and talks and having these kids become comfortable in the woods at night. And then sometimes we would lie down even and put our head against a tree and look up and see the cathedral, because when you have arching branches, it's more like the ceiling of a cathedral, and the stars through it. So you really feel you're part of the universe then. Now, as I look around and the programs have been in place for enough years that I can see other people doing them, that is the greatest reward, when they have joy of doing the things that you designed. So there you go.